Hey DHS, it's Friday, October 21st. I'm Anderson.
And I'm Allie.
And this is your Jacket Update.
The October Reading Challenge is going on in the library right now. The juniors and seniors are racing for first, and the freshmen are in third place. The competition will continue throughout October. If you'd like to help your class win food, freedom, and fun, simply read for 20 minutes in the library. Fill out a reading slip, tape the slip to the window. 1 week is left before the winning class is announced.
The ASVAB Career Exploration Program for students in grades 10 through 12 will be Wednesday, November 2nd in the lecture hall from 8:30 to 11:30. The sign-up link is in your Schoology class announcements.
Your DHS golf team hosted the Stinger Classic at Tanglewood this week. Varsity girls team of Faith Smith, Maya Ueno, Hannah Story, and Avery Pearson won first place. The JV boys team of Ethan Reed, Easton Means, Brady Blakey, and Kai Doherty also placed first.
Varsity Choir has been asked to perform with Southeastern Oklahoma State University next Tuesday, October 25th at the Monterey Chapel in Durant. Admission is free and the concert starts at 7:30.
Denison High School's SAT test day will be Thursday, October 27th. If you have already taken an ACT or SAT at DHS, you are not eligible for this test date, but can still take a test on Saturday. Check Schoology announcements or go to SAT.org to register.
Today is our Pink Out football game versus Princeton at Munson Stadium. Kickoff is at 7:30. Be sure to show up, wear your pink, and be loud.
Your volleyball team will travel to Greenville tonight to face off with the Lions. Varsity will start at 5, immediately followed by JV and freshmen. That's all the announcements we have for you this week. Now over to Dylan for your Real News segment.
With midterm elections coming up and many students eligible to vote, it's essential to learn what's at stake this November. While presidential elections often get the limelight, midterm elections are equally as important as they determine the course of the presidency and whether or not the president can fulfill many of their campaign promises. This is because the midterms determine the fate of the two chambers of Congress, the House and the Senate. As defined in the Constitution, representatives of the House have 2-year terms, and representatives of the Senate have 6-year terms. This means that all 435 House seats and 1/3 of Senate seats are up for grabs. The party that controls more than 50% of the House is called the majority, while the party that controls less than 50% is called the minority. Currently, the Democrats hold a narrow majority in both the House and the Senate, but that could all be thrown out if the Republicans have a net gain of 1 seat in the House and 4 seats in the Senate. To maintain control of Congress, the Democrats are focusing on issues they believe voters will care about, such as abortion, student debt relief, and gun control, while Republicans are concentrating on issues such as immigration, economic inflation, and gun rights. Happening at the same time as the midterms, the race for the Texas governor has been brewing for months, with Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke going up against Republican incumbent Greg Abbott. Abbott currently holds the lead in the polls, but the gap is quickly shrinking as Election Day approaches. Both candidates don't stray far from their party, focusing on issues that their party deems important. That's all the time we have for news today. Now, back to Allie and Anderson.
Thanks, Dylan.
Anderson and Justin sat down with our robotics team to see what they do and how they prepare for their competitions. Let's see what they have to say.
This week we met with your DHS robotics advisors, Mr. Munoz and Mr. Pridemore, to see what goes into this robotics team to make it a successful program.
Robotics is a combination of engineering, programming, media relations, design. It's everything pretty much put together with a focus on the engineering and programming.
Robotics is, we use this as a competition-based class. It's like football or band or track or any of those other athletic sports, but this is athletics for the mind. And what we do is we engineer different robots to do different things.
I think robotics is a great opportunity for students because it's one of the few classes that doesn't have a direct answer. They're presented a problem and they have an entire shop at their disposal plus whatever resources the adults might provide, but ultimately it's up to them to either be successful or fail. There might be a rubric or an objective, but they get to take or use whatever tools they'd like to get to that goal.
This opportunity allows our students to express themselves technically in building robots, learning how to program, learning physics of how things work, and opens them up to the larger world of technology.
Not only do students get to participate in this neat class, they also get to compete against teams from around the world.
We went to a world competition in 2019 where we competed against teams from Israel, from Japan, from all over the world.
So we compete in 2 different robotics competitions: BEST, which is boosting engineering, science and technology, and FIRST, which is for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. The way we prepare for the competition is by first finding out the problem that we have to solve with our robot, and then we strategize, we start building prototypes, and then we come up with a final robot, and that's the one we take to competition.
Oh yeah, those are way too thick.
All right, bring Squeaky back.
We have a competition come up November 4th and 5th. It will be our hub area competition, which is in Bonham. From there we move on to, hopefully move on to state, and that competition is in Plano. There's 700 teams that we're basically competing against to get to the state level.
Make sure to wish your robotics team good luck on their next competition. Now back to Allie and Anderson.
Thanks, Anderson and Justin.
This week, Lily and Caden joined your football team at practice so they could put together one of your favorite segments, Mic'd Up.
Hey guys, I'm Cooper Deuce, and this is Denison Jacket football practice. I'm the new tight end player.
Y'all pay attention. I'm talking to Connor. Connor, how we doing? I got the mic on, so if you want to say anything, like promote your Instagram, Snapchat. You want to promote anything here? Instagram, Snapchat. I think I'm distracting y'all with the mic. It's making y'all practice bad. Who's going? I'm not going. Let's go, Kobe. Don't say anything you're not supposed to.
Then why you by me?
I'm wired up.
I don't. For the record, I never say anything I'm not supposed to.
I'm just warning you. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble.
I ain't gonna get in trouble because I never say anything I'm not supposed to, Jack. Remember?
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Squeeze the life out of them.
Push-ups.
Five of them.
Push-ups.
Get you 5 of them things. Get you 5 of them things. 5 push-ups, my friend. Hubert, 5 of them. Already here? Slap, rip by, okay?
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Wow.
Go.
I'm sorry.
Other side's up.
It's a part of the drill. I'm sorry.
Dude,
You gotta
gaining ground.
So I'm saying, you just swipe, you gotta move with it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you're on camera, and now you know. You're swimming when we're ripping. Ain't none of us taller than 6'2", so. You with the mic. Other side's up.
Crazy. Crazy how he calls me out. It's crazy.
Have you ever noticed that that when Jack wears that orange jersey, he looks like a popsicle? Walk through linebacker of the year. Walk through linebacker of the year.
You know what I always say? Rapid acid.
Oh, I'm all over that. Oh, I made the hit. Oh, I would have made the hit. Yeah. It's his throw. What a missile. Oh my gosh, I'm taking Josh's spot.
Give good looks.
That's why your mama don't love you.
You're in my bench trap. I said this should not be a warm-up. This is an actual workout. It's not what Hey, is this thing waterproof? No. Okay, I was making sure. There we go. It's not tight enough, that's why. There we go. Now you look like a football player.
A diehard Cowgirls fan.
Shut up.
They're no good.
You're no good.
All right, don't put that in there. I don't want Coach Burns getting mad.
That's all we have for you this week, DHS. Here are your faces and have a great weekend.
me.
We could hear you.
It's not me.
It was mainly Justin.
Dang it, that means no anchors this week.
Jacket update.
One down. Okay. Definitely not. I feel like I don't. Well, like when we were doing both, I don't know what to look at. The like script or like smile.
Good. I can't. No, that was perfect.
Do I have to say WWO?
Just say